Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on the Anycubic Kobra S1 Combo. So that's a really nice 3D printer, including the Ace Pro, the multicolor option. So you can put 4 different colors in the Ace Pro and it can automatically change during printing. So I thought, why not create a fun project using this printer? So in this video I will show you all the steps from start to finish for this project. If you like it, watch till the end, give me your thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I think we can start with the first step is getting the design and then loading it into Anycubic Slicer. So let's have a look at Anycubic Slicer. This is Anycubic Slicer Next, so that's the latest version. When you go to your home page, you can see previously printed parts. You can also go to Maker Online and you can download models which you can print. If you go to File and you say Import, you can import the downloaded files. For this particular model, you can see these are the parts that they designed. You've got the rose, you've got the stem, you've got the vase, you've got the dirt, and you also got, this is the 3-way stem, and you also got the 6-way stem. These there are 2 6-way stems, but this one is a faulty one, so they redesigned it, the V2, so you need to get this one. So once you import the file, for instance this rose, you can drag along the board. And now you can see on the left side you've got all these different items. You can set the quality, the strength, the speed settings, support settings, so if you want to print support, material. You have also other, you can select the brim, if you want to do a brim or not, so you can set so many things. Also, if you select objects instead of global, you can also select the filament. So if I select this one, I can change the color. So if I would select 4 and this would be a red one, you can see the rose now turns into red. If you select 1, then it's this model. You can also paint it, so you can select the paint option and then you can do multi-colored prints. So it's a pretty nice program. Once you are satisfied with your design, you go to the right top, you say slice plate. It will start slicing. It will take some time. And on the right side you can see how many filaments you will need. Let's say it's 8.65 meters. It's 25.79 grams. It will take 1 hour to print. You can also see the inner walls, outer walls, and all these little items. You can also go up and down, so if you want to see how it's built, you can move on the right side and you can show the entire print. Also the different layers. So it's pretty complete. And if you say remote print, you can select the printer. At this moment my printer is printing, so I cannot select the printer, but you can select multiple printers if you have more than one printer. You can also see that the Ace Pro is connected once it's connected to the printer, and you can select the colors. So and then from here you can start printing. This one, for instance, is printing. Let me show you this one. If I enable the camera, you can see it's printing one rose. You can see it's 60% ready. Different PLA, you can control the machine from here. So it's a pretty complete system. So I really like it and it works great. With the Creality I had some difficulty sometimes that it could not connect to my printer. With the Anycubic I did not have this at all, not even once. So that's a nice benefit of this program. So the first print is ready. Let's have a look up close. Looks pretty nice. You can see a little bit of stringing, but overall it looks very nice. Let me see if I can take it off. I can. I've printed the brim, so I've got a good adhesion on the bed. So this is the first one. The red rose, you can see it turned out really nice. The layers look great. Also on the bottom has some nice infill. You can see the texture of the PEI sheet. Also, if you look inside, you can see threads. So this one will be screwed on later on onto the stem when this is printed. It took 1 hour and 1 minute, so it's I think it was 25% infill. Also you can see, let me see, where is it, on there? You can see the seam, so I've put it on one line. You can also decide to have the start and stop point of each layer on different locations, but you might, sometimes you get these little blobs. So I just decided to do it on one straight line, so I can just turn it around and you will not see it when you put it on your desk or somewhere else. All in all, I think it's a nice print, so let's continue with the next color. So the second flower is printing. I still need to print 51 minutes, as you can see. Again, I printed it with the brim, so I've got extra adhesion to the build plate. So 36 minutes to go. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Nice and bright color. Everything seems to be fine, good adhesion. So let's have a quick look at the Anycubic slicer. This is the next version, new version. Over here you can see the printer. It's 51% ready, 29 minutes to go. You can pause and stop it from here. You can see the live camera feed. You can also do time lapse from here. You can see the Ace Pro and the different colors which are currently loaded. Turn on and off drying, current temperature you can see. You can control the printer from here. This is the model which is currently active. Strangely enough, these characters are on top of each other. And you can also read out the temperatures, but the actual temperatures and also the fan is not read out correctly. You can set the temperature. If you press it, you can set the temperature from the bed and from the nozzle, but it should read out the actual temperature, and it doesn't do that. Not sure why. You can also change the speed of the machine to silent, standard or sport. You can turn on the light. If I turn it on, you can see now this one is on. If I turn it off, let me turn it off. You can see it turns off. You can also control the cam light. I don't have this installed, so I cannot use this. So that's basically the workbench of Anycubic slicer. So less than 2 minutes to go. Let me have a look where we are. Zoom in a little bit. There you can see. Looks nice and clean. So let's wait for it to finish. So as you can see, it's ready. Again, looks very nice. You can see a little bit of stringing, but overall it looks very nice. See if I can bend it. Yeah, there we go. So I've got the next rows ready. This one you can see with this one, hopefully you can see it in the video. I've got a little bit more stringing, not too much, but you can clearly see this is a little bit more than the red. It's not an issue when you put the heat gun on it, it will disappear right away. So it's easy to get rid of this. Also again, the layers look really nice. Bottom infill is great. Again, you see the seam on one edge. I do think it's strange because this is also a flash forge color, and this is called Galaxy Red, I think. Let me check. It's this one. Yeah, Galaxy Red. Hopefully you can see it. So it's really strange because to me it looks a little bit more like brown, but it's a nice, nice color. So I think we can continue with the next rows. I will make it a different color again, so we can have a nice and colorful bouquet when it's ready. So this is number 3. So 33 minutes to go. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. Let me zoom in a little bit. The layers look very nice. You can hardly see it. So I will take it off once this is ready, and I will show you the end result. So another one is finished. As you can see, this is a really nice and shiny filament. I really like this color. It worked out very nice. Minimal stringing, better than other colors. So I've got the third one. This one is really nice and shiny. This is filament from Eryone. It's called silk copper, so it has a copper color. Again, you can see very nice layers. You can see that the seam on the bottom is on one line up to here, and then it's shifted to this side. I'm not sure what happened. I don't think I set this in the slicer, but I need to check if I can see what I did. So this one is somehow it's divided into two places. Again, you can see a little bit of stringing, but less than the flash forge I had before. This one also, the infill looks great. Threaded insert. There is one layer, not sure if you can see it on the camera over here, and it has a little bit of deformation. Not sure what happened. Maybe it was a little blob maybe, and it dragged it along. But if you put it like this, you can hardly see it, so I don't mind. Otherwise I can reprint it. That's the nice thing about having a 3D printer. You can just reprint whatever you want and create your own designs. So this one is ready. Let's move on to the next one. I can print two different stems. One has 3 of these roses on it, and the other one I think has 6. So maybe I will print both, so I can decide which one I want to screw on, or I just print a bunch of these so I can change colors every now and then. So yeah, let's continue with the next one. So I'm currently printing the vase. As you can see, it's still at the bottom. The complete print will take a little over 4 hours to finish. I'm printing in a blue silk PLA from Flash Forge. I've got a time-lapse running, so once it's ready I can also show you the time-lapse. And when it's complete I will take it off and show you up close the end result of this print. But I think it will be nice and shiny. So little over 7 minutes left. And it's almost finished, as you can see. And the layers seem to be perfect. So once it's ready I will take it off. And then I will show you the final result. But the printer is really doing an amazing job. So we just finished printing. As you can see, it really looks very, very nice. I will let it cool down a little bit and then I can remove the vase. As you can see inside there is some threads in which I can screw the inner piece. I still need to print that part, but you can all screw it together. So in total it took 4 hours and 10 minutes to finish this vase. Let me see if I can take it off. Yeah, I can. Let me see the bottom. The infill is very nice. I'm very, very pleased with the result. So the Kobra 3 really does an amazing job. So I have finished the vase and I'm really happy with the result. As you can see, very nice layers. This again is Flash Forge filament. This is called Skydiver. It's a nice silk blue. It really shines a lot. Also, if you look at the other side, the seam is perfect from bottom to top in one line. So that's a great result as well. The infill on the bottom is great. I really like the textured from the textured PEI sheet. So I like that more than a flat surface. It gives a nice result. Also on the top, if you look inside, hopefully you can see it. You can see some threads inside. So the nice thing about this design is you can screw everything together. So once I print the next part, it will be black and it will be the dirt inside. So I can just screw it in. Then I can screw on the stem, and on the stem I can screw on all the roses. So you can easily change the parts if something breaks or you want to change the color. You can just print another color and screw it on. So that's really nice. Or if you want to change this color, because some people just want to have a black vase, you can just print a black one and then interchange all the parts. Well, the next part is ready. This part is called Dirt in the Design. As you can see, it's springy. I'm not sure why they designed it like this. Maybe to save a little bit of printing time and filament, I don't know. But it turned out great. As you can see, there are threads on the outside which should fit exactly inside the vase. There are also threads inside the vase, as I've shown you. So let's see if it will fit. I've got the vase over here. Here you've got the other threads. Let me see if I can align it and then screw it together. And it fits perfectly, as you can see. I can screw it all the way in until I reach the end of the threads. And we've reached the end, so it's now nicely put inside. It's locked inside, so it really fits in there perfectly. The printer again has got some really nice tolerances. I've shown this in the review I did a few videos back. So that worked out great. I will now print the stem, and then once this is printed, it should fit exactly in here, and we can lock it in place again by screwing it in. And then you can just interchange the parts. If you want a different color stem, or you want maybe a stem with 5 or 6 roses on it, you can change the parts. So it's a really nice and versatile design. Again, if you want to print this one, I will put a link in the description of this video where you can find it if you want to download and print it yourself. Yeah, so let's print the next part, the stem, and I will get back to you once this is ready. So I've just finished printing the stem. As you can see, it's a nice and green color. Overall it looks nice, a little bit of stringing, not too much. I did print this one also with a brim because it's a small footprint, so I want to make sure that it doesn't get loose during printing. Although this PEI sheet really has a very good adhesion. And I do see 2 layers which are not perfect, not sure why. Maybe it's because it's going outwards. I need to check, but I think I can clean this up. It's not a big deal. So I will let it cool down, or maybe I can see if I can already remove it. Yeah, I can. Quick tip from me to you: if you are into 3D printing, sometimes you need to clean up the edge of the print. For instance, if you remove the brim, you are left with some sharp edges that you need to clean up. So I would suggest that you get yourself a deburring tool like this one. These are pretty inexpensive. I think I paid around 10 bucks for this model. It even got some spare knives in the back of the holder. It's got a drag knife that can rotate freely, and it will just follow the contour if you want to deburr something. So it's much safer and quicker than a regular knife. So get yourself one of these, and I'm sure you will like it. So let me see if this one will fit inside the vase. This one was already screwed in. Let me screw it in. Let me align it, yes, like this. And hopefully you can see it. I can screw it in. It makes a little bit of noise because the other part is spring, it's got this spring inside, so it will resist a little bit. I think it's all the way in now. You can see this is springy. And let's see, let me get the roses, see if these ones will fit on. So these ones should easily screw on here, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. So I can screw it on. This is the first one. Let me get the second one. I can also screw it on. And then the third one. So I think because it's pretty small, so I think I will print the other stem as well for 5 or 6 roses. And then I can also insert this. But I think overall it's really fun, very colorful. Again, you can choose any color that you prefer, of course. If you want to make this red or blue or black or white, or maybe this purple or green or whatever. That's the nice thing about this design. You can just change them easily, unscrew them, and then screw another one on. Yeah, this is bouncy, so it's really nice because of the spring inside. So it really feels like a real flower. Yeah, nice. So the stem with the option for 6 roses is nearly finished. 30 minutes to go, then it's finished. So I will take it off and show you the result. But at first glance it looks very nice and neat. All the layers look okay, so happy with the results so far. So we have 9 seconds to go and then it's ready. Oh, it is ready. And as you can see, it really turns out very, very nice. The Kobra 3 really has a very nice print. Let me show you. I will let it cool for a few minutes and then I want to take it off. It's stuck on there quite well, especially because of the supports. So once it's cooled, I will bend the PEI sheet and then I can take it off. So let me see if I can bend the PI sheet. And then I can take it off. Oh, it's already off. As you can see, the supports, they break away very easily. Almost no marks left on the print itself. As you can see, very nice and clean print. I need to remove the brim on the bottom. Let me see if I can pull it off. Like so. So this is also removed pretty easily. Clean the edge a little bit. And we're left with a very nice print. As you can see, I can place 6 roses on this one. So I will print a few more. Then we will attach this to the vase and see what it will look like. So I've finished the 4th one, and I really like this color. This is again, it's Flash Forge. This is called Nebula Purple, and it really has a very nice shine to it. It goes from blue to purple, depending on how you put it into the light. I think this is a really nice color. Again, with this one, you can see that the seam is from let me see here, this side, and then it continues on the other side. So it's definitely, I think, a setting that I changed. I forgot to put it back, so I just printed these with the same settings. Also, this one has a little bit more stringy. You can see it over here. But again, I don't mind. I can just easily remove it. Bottom looks nice. So for the rest, everything is a very nice print. So the 5th rose is almost finished. Let me see, 1 minute to go. This is also a nice filament. So it has just finished printing. Now let's see if I can take it off. Yep, I can. So here you can see it. Again, it looks very nice. So the last one is ready. This is the blue one. Also Flash Forge. Nice and bright color. Let me see if I can, yep, I can remove it. And again, just as the other ones, it came out very nice. So this is the 3-way version, the 3-way stem. It looks nice, but I want to have a little bit more flowers, more roses. So I've also printed the 6-way. Let me change this one. Easy part is you can just unscrew them. So let me unscrew these roses. Then insert the 6-way stem. And then I can add more roses. It's pretty easy to do so. As you can see, they fit together very nicely. So the Kobra 3 really did a good job. Let me unscrew this one as well. And now I can insert the 6-way stem. As you can see, you can just screw it in very easily. Now I will start with the red one on top. And then I work my way around, choosing the different colors. Of course, you can create this one to your own liking. If you want to do all red roses or white ones, you can just print these colors. That's the fun thing about doing a 3D print. You can just create your own colors. Or if you want to change the color of the vase, you can just do so. All in all, this design took me around 16 hours to print. Each rose took about 1 hour. You can also do multicolored roses, of course. I tried this, I wanted to do this, but it took 5 hours for one rose, at least on my Kobra 3, because of all the color changes, and I didn't like that. I thought it was a little bit too much. So I decided to leave them all one color, and I really like it. The design, again, I will link it in the description of this video. It's a design on Thingiverse. It's not my own design, so if you download it, you will support the creator. This is the one with the 6. I think it's a really fun one. This looks a lot better, in my opinion. Again, I'm really pleased with the final result, and I hope you also like it. International Women's Day is coming up, March 8th, so maybe you can print this one for your loved one or for your colleague or somebody you know, and give this as a present. So I think it will be, it would make a really nice present. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I did receive the Kobra S1 Combo. Last time it was still on the way. Now I did receive it, so the next video I will unbox this one. That's the bigger brother of the Kobra 3. It's the fully enclosed one. It was just released by Anycubic. A really nice machine. So I will do the unboxing, assemble it, and do some prints as well with that one. So that will be coming up, so stay tuned for that one. So that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.